Hello and welcome back to Lorfek Anime Plays Baldur's Gate 3. I'm your host, Lord Fenton. In this Baldur's Gate 3 walkthrough / let's play video, we're still in the Druid Grove. This time I'm going to Druid site, which is called the Emerald Grove. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Dungeons & Dragons walkthroughs, builds, and guides just like this. Now, last video we visit the Tiefling side, so let's go ahead and go to the Druid side. Before we do that, or do a little thieving quest. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and switch characters now for it. So here's the deal. If you fail any of the perception checks with a rogue or without a rogue, your stuff will get stolen. If you don't want your stuff stolen, best to use a rogue we found on the road. Astarion, yeah, or I can't pronounce his name, but still the cool high elf rogue. Really cool and really useful. Still, we have different philosophies though, and certain things. And he's very nice, though, for his skills, though. Really useful. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so far so good. I'll lock the chest later on. For now, I'm going to go ahead and start the entire series. And here we go on how not get your stuff stolen.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. I never learned names or anything, just the tricks. Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is. Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails? Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? I don't know what you mean. The hell it is? You can't do that one with rings. It has to be with bracelets because... Oh, damn. Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not? I knew it. Hang on. That's what I got. You bought some.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
If your stuff did get stolen, you will have to most likely complete it after you solve the problem in this area. And this little Tiefling kid just ran away. Failed its job, but that's alright. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and check one more kid, and that should definitely do it.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. Want all you want. She's somewhere safe and staying that way. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Be brief.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Yeah, my perception check didn't work at all. It's all right. So our next stop is the Emerald Grove. So we gotta get to the Druid side. Before we do that, yeah, let's go ahead and do some lock picking. I have plenty of lock picks. Let me see if I get this right the first time. Great critical miss there. So there goes the toolkit. And I'm not gonna use inspiration. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. I'm gonna start stockpiling those because I have a feeling with high stats and right characters, I get past a lot of things in this game. There you go. It's all been unlocked. Let's see what's inside. And ooh, that is really nice. That's good to go. We're gonna go ahead and go to the I should say Emerald Grove gate, and we're gonna see what is going on.
Last through. Let my daughter go right now.
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Kagha's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out.
I need a quick word.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, step back. Go join the other Tieflings. No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Kagha wants to see you. Go ahead.
I see.
Man, those poor tieflings. Looked like a tiefling child got caught stealing something, and then, of course, Druids got it back. Now, another thing, Kagha, you're going to have to speak with. However, there's a tiefling child that does involve you guessed it, Oath of Devotion Paladin test. It might be the other two oaths, but you want to do is keep the kid alive. So do what I do, and that kid will be definitely kept alive. If you want to become an oath breaker, do the exact opposite. Let the kid die simply. So what we're going to do is go ahead and do all that. I'll speak to my party members and much more after all this is said and done.
Stole the idol of Silva.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest. Girl, you mean parasite?
She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Very well. I'll defer to your ruling. My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. We gave them shelter from storm. We nourished their bellies. In return, these devils lured in a horde of goblins. And their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete.
I was scared. They said when the rite was over we'd have to leave. But there's goblins out there and worse. And it's nice here. So I took the idol. I thought maybe then we could stay. Please let me go. I'll be good, I swear.
Well, Paladin, what say you?
Thank you! Thank you, thank you!
Sif, Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Kagha. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that. Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Kagha back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanas' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago. What will you people want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
We did save the kid. Our party members are happy. I talked to more people, which was very good. So we'll visit this area once again after I do more things. So let's see what's going on in that direction. Oh, wait a second. Let me check. I thought I saw Volo. If so, great. This is going to be a nightmare sequence.
You there! My good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins? I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men, but to each their own. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Kagha every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for everyone here. I would prefer not to, but if Master Halsin does not return, Kagha will give the order, and my voice will not matter.
Okay, Volo's trying to tell a tale. I never saw a dragon. End of story. Yeah, I think he's lying, which is very crazy. Still, he liked the story because check went my way again. There was a druid outside who wants the original leader in Kagha. Yeah, because it sounds like Kagha is really crazy. One of those druids. I'll give you a hint on this. You play Baldur's Gate 1, you know what type of druids you face in that game. Not the friendly type. Still, I'm not going to kill her because I'm trying to bring back the original leader. I'd rather do peaceful solutions instead of ultraviolet, I should say violent solutions. Almost said violet, but oh well. Anyways, we're going to go talk to Nettie. Good idea to make a save here, because if you mess up on the insight check, yeah, it'll lead to trouble. Try to get to the wyvern poison part, because if you do it right, you get 1 or 2 approval points or so for Shadowheart, which I'm trying to get that up really big time. There, save May. We're going to talk to Nettie. After all this said and done, we're going to go ahead and complete Nettie's part of the Find a Cure main quest. So, wish me good luck.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
A moment.
This medicat.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this. All right? Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
One step at a time, Nettie.
Come on.
Why burn poison? Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceremorphosis nonetheless.
Okay, she gave us like a way out in case things really turn to worse. Good news is we did complete Find the Cure part with Nettie. I might have mispronounced the name. Yeah, get help from Nettie. Yeah, that was bad. And we also saved Arabella, which is good. We're going to go ahead and, of course, turn that quest in. We're going to get our first quest reward. Yeah, see, being a paladin, being righteous on a path of devotion, saves a child. If you do it, you get rewarded big time. Even if it's not a, I should say, item, still, it feels rewarding. Kind of like you play Ultima 4 when you did complete the 8 virtues, become an avatar, or Ultima 5 by, you know, if you complete that entire game, it makes you feel righteous. We're going to do the righteous thing right now. Beforehand, we're going to talk to Volo again, and yeah, we're going to listen to his very, very, very bad idea.
Ah, I do wish I could understand. Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend. To the goblins camped nearby, of course. I've been tracing their doings with great care. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me. Stop. I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from...
Still breathing, despite everything.
Because of you, I got my little girl back. That's not something I'll forget.
The road to Baldur's Gate looks a little less daunting now that we're all back together.
Ugh. I'm never gonna hear the end of this. If I'd got that stupid idol, I'd be a hero. A heroic thief? Mum? Dad? Mole? They all would have been so impressed. Mole said we had to do something, because the old folks weren't doing anything. They were talking when the Druids were getting ready to throw us out. Why can't we just stay in until it's safe?
Best be on my way.
What were you thinking?
I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me?
Something's on my mind.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
We could help each other, fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Oh man, those poor tieflings at the, I should say, the Druid side entrance, they got turned away. As for Arabella and her family, they got reunited. That is good. I got a decent reward. Arabella, yeah, she needs to stop being a thief. Don't listen to those tiefling kids, merchants. Not bad idea. If you want to listen to other merchants, there's the tiefling weapon shop one. There's even a halfling merchant too. It's nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this quest I'm going to turn down. Zevlor, here's the deal. Zevlor wants us to kill Kagha. I'm not going to do it. Instead, I'm going to try to find the original leader of the Druid Grove. Reason being is that's the best solution and the best peaceful solution. There's other solutions to play what you want, but I'm playing the, I'm going to try to do with anything peaceful as possible. If there's bloodshed, I'll have to make bloodshed, most likely against the goblin and more. So we're going to go this way. We're going to enter this room. We're going to go ahead and speak with Zevlor and then turn on the quest. After that is said and done, I will travel outside the grove to end the video. And there we have finally made it. So let's get this whole thing definitely started up.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the Druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Kagha's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the Druids might see sense. A low thought, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the Druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Kagha, within striking distance. I can't manage that, but they've already let you pass once. It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
So here's the deal. I turned down the quest. He did commend us on saving Arabella, which was very cool. Oh, by the way, the reward was all right. I believe I gave that to Shadowheart. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go outside. We're experiencing our first party banter. Yes, that's kind of like in, I should say, Dragon Age, if you want to go that route. Now, Baldur's Gate 2, on the other hand, is a whole dialogue thing, which is very fun. Some of the dialogues in that are insane. I'm going to go ahead and give a hint. There's a certain well-known rogue and a certain paladin in Baldur's Gate 2. That was pretty funny dialogue. I'm not spoiling it further. So anyways, once I get outside after the party banner is done, I'm going to go ahead and recap and end the video. It was a good trip inside the Druid's Grove for 2 parts to get a lot of information. I felt like I got so much information, so we're ready for what is next to come. But the next video, we're going to definitely rest up.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Here's a recap for this video. I survived the Tiefling children. In other words, none of my stuff did get stolen. I got very lucky. The third children, the one that was hiding, yeah, I missed out on a perception check on it. After that, went to the Druid side inside the Emerald Grove. Talked to Kagha, saved the Tiefling kid from being killed by a snake. After that was all said and done, got more information, completed the Nettie part of a Find a Cure main quest, and I got a certain item for it. Turned down a murder to kill Kagha because I want to do the peaceful solution. In the next Baldur's Gate 3 video, we're going to go ahead and do one long rest and get information from our party members. This is it for my Baldur's Gate 3 walkthrough, Druid Grove, Emerald Grove video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching and have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern Dungeons & Dragons walkthroughs, builds, guides, and more just like this. If you like what you see, then go ahead and pick my suggestion on the upper left-hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left-hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and relax in this nice chair.